curl with. Exhale hydro, that shit make a whirlwind. I be in the air long, putting hella miles in. Party in the sky, but Hoovers ain't allowed.
Thanks for rolling up. I'm 2 Blunt Marley. This is Certified Pothead. Smoking on one of my early afternoon spliffs. You know what you about to do, Bird Club. We're about to take a look at these cannabis conspiracy theories, which I like to call can of asparagus is creamy. Today's theory is about the Swiss Army knife. When you think of Switzerland, you might picture snow-capped peaks, precision clocks, and chocolate so rich it could pay its own taxes. But beneath this idyllic facade lies a cutting-edge conspiracy. A tale so sharp it could slice through a fondue pot. This is the story of how the Swiss Army knife came to be, allegedly born from the hazy mind of a scattered brain stoner who couldn't keep track of his tools. Let's carve into the details of this blade-wielding mystery, where the edges are sharp, the stakes are high, and the humor is as twisted as a corkscrew. The year was 1884. In a quiet Swiss village nestled between jagged peaks and fields of wildflowers lived Johann Highblade Wenger, known locally as the Lost and Found King. Johann wasn't your average tinkerer. His workshop was a whirling dervish of mislaid tools, misplaced screws, and half-finished projects. If ingenuity was a sword, Johann was double-edged, cutting through brilliance and buffoonery in equal measure. But Johann had a secret weapon, or rather, a secret stash. Known for his herbal inspiration, Johann spent many a night puffing away in his workshop, his mind drifting higher than the Alps themselves. He called it creative fuel. The villagers, however, audit why the goats keep wandering into town. Here's a riddle for you. I am sharp and small, hidden away. I cut through string and save the day. In pocket I'll stay, so snug and tight. What am I, shining in the night? One particularly smoky evening, Johann stared at his cluttered workbench, a veritable battlefield of scattered tools. If only these tools could join forces, he muttered, his voice thick with the inspiration of his green muse. His best friend, Hans Blaze Victorinox, who was more baked than a pretzel, replied, "Whoa, bruh, like a knife gang? A blade brigade?" Johann's eyes lit up, sharper than a serrated edge. "No, Hans, a tool of many talents, coalition of cutters, a blade for every occasion." Hans nodded sagely. "Dude, that's cutting edge." Here's another riddle. I slice and dice with ease and speed, a kitchen's best friend for every need. I'm not electric, but I'll do. Tell me, what kind of knife are you? The road to invention was as treacherous as hiking the Alps in flip-flops. Johann's first prototype, the everything stick, included a knife, spoon, and a whistle, but no hinge. It fell apart faster than a cheap meat cleaver on a bone. The second version featured a magnifying glass for fiery inspiration, but it tragically turned his beard into kindling during a sunny afternoon test. Johann's long-suffering girlfriend Greta, who had endured more blade-related mishaps than a poorly trained sushi chef, finally put her foot down. "If you set one more thing on fire, Johann, I swear I'll carve your name into the barn," she exclaimed, brandishing the kitchen knife, and not artistically. Johann's eventual masterpiece was a marvel of compact genius, a foldable multi-tool combining a sharp blade, corkscrew, and scissors, all in a sleek design. It was practical, versatile, and sharper than Johann's wit after his third herbal tea. Greta grudgingly admitted it was almost clever, which, coming from her, was the highest praise possible. The villagers were skeptical at first. Why would anyone need so many tools and one knife, they asked. But when Johann demonstrated how the corkscrew could open wine bottles faster than a thirsty sommelier, the skeptics were silenced. "It's not just a knife," Johann declared. "It's a lifestyle. Riddle time. I'm carried by campers, light as a feather. I'll help in the wild through any weather. I can saw, open, and cut with ease. What knife am I? Answer me, please." Armed with his invention, Johann approached the Swiss army, pitching his creation with the passion of a chef wielding a freshly owned blade. His demonstration was a theatrical masterpiece, slicing cheese, opening wine bottles, and trimming his singed beard, all while dodging a particularly aggressive goat named Bruno. The officers, impressed but slightly bewildered, agreed to adopt the knife. Thus, the Swiss Army knife was born, a tool so versatile it could cut through bureaucracy as easy as a ripe tomato. Another riddle. I'm sleek and sharp, but not too wide. I'm hidden on belts, and sometimes I hide. I'm a favorite of hunters, sturdy and keen. What knife am I? Tell me what you've seen. Despite its success, whispers of Johan's hazy habits persisted. Conspiracy theorists claim early prototypes included a hidden stash compartment, and the corkscrew prominence was no accident. Some even allege the original logo featured a cannabis leaf replaced only after Greta threatened to carve it off herself. Whether Johann was a scattered brain genius or a toker with the talent for tinkering, one thing is clear. The Swiss Army knife is a testament to the power of inspiration, no matter how herbally enhanced it might be. Next time you whip out your trusty multi-tool, remember Johann, the man who proved that even the dullest moments can lead to the sharpest ideas, and that sometimes the best way to handle life is to take it blade by blade. The answers to the riddles: a pocket knife, a chef's knife, a multi-tool knife, a hunting knife. I'll see y'all in the next one, bruh.